A man discreetly slipped poison into his wife's glass of water and casually handed it to her with a forced smile. After a brief chat, he hastily excused himself but lingered nearby, watching his wife drain the glass. The odorless poison would stop the heart within 6 hours without a trace, mimicking a heart attack. As expected, his wife soon died of a heart attack. For the next few days, the man feigned deep grief until the family left. Then, he calmly got up and eagerly rode his motorcycle to a hidden house where the girl who drove him to murder his wife answered the door. His wife was much older and had given him his respectable job, but she was so domineering that she threatened to fire him whenever he disobeyed. He had long been fed up but had to endure it. A few months ago, he met a gentle, caring woman. After some time, they hatched this plan. Now he just needed to pass the autopsy and inherit his wife's fortune before running away with his mistress. But right then, the police called. His wife's body had vanished from the morgue. Stunned, the woman worried it was a police trap, but the man insisted on going. The inheritance wasn't secured yet, and not going would raise suspicions. At the funeral home, they learned a security guard had just been hit by a car on the street. Then, the wife's body was found missing. All the morgue's cameras were destroyed except the one that captured the guard seemingly fleeing an attack. The officer asked if the couple had made enemies, but the man denied any conflicts. The officer then stepped out. The man quickly called the woman, asking her to verify the guard's story before deleting the call record. The coroner asked about the wife's medical history, which the man denied. He probed whether they had concluded she died of a heart attack. When the coroner said it was likely, the man relaxed a little, but his coldness in the face of her death, while suspicious, was not enough evidence. After being detained for a while, the man grew impatient and demanded to go home. Suddenly, the lights went out. The officer told him to wait in the office while they investigated. Then, a noise came from the morgue. The man went to check. He found a metal box on his wife's slab containing some of her belongings and an empty bag. He noticed an opened cabinet and used his lighter to look inside. Its contents nearly made him pass out. The poison bottle he used on his wife. The lights came back on. The man hid the bottle in his pocket as the police arrived, noticing the cabinet had been pried open and the box should have been inside. They questioned why the man was there. Was he looking for something of his wife's? The man claimed he didn't touch anything, but the police realized a phone was missing from their inventory. Growing more nervous, the man emptied his pockets except for the bottle, hoping to get away with it. But the officer saw through his attempt to hide something. Pinning the man against the cabinet for a full search, he quickly found the bottle.